Hello to the lovely Capricorn out there. This is Brandon with I'm Wild, here to bring you your weekend vibes energy reading for August 2nd. I hope that you've had a wonderful week so far. We're going to see if we can't bring that same wonderful energy into your weekend. The way that we do the weekend reads is that I do two cards for each kind of Capricorn out there. We do two for the single Capricorn, two for the Capricorn that's in a couple or booed up, and two for the Capricorn that's maybe a bit complicated. Maybe you're not sure where you stand for whatever reason, but we're going to see if we can't bring the best weekend possible to each of you. You can pull information from whichever stack appeals to you. You're all Capricorns at the end of the day, so this information could be for all of you. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, but let's have some fun, okay? What do we have from my beautiful Capricorn for August? Well, that didn't take long. All right, I couldn't even get the question out. The universe is very well aware of what we're trying to do here, I guess. So first out for the wonderful, beautiful single Capricorn out there, we're going to be making sure we're existing in this heart chakra energy. If you've come out of a relationship that was maybe a bit tough, maybe it's time to forgive yourself for whatever went wrong, because it's not all your fault, and forgive them for whatever went wrong, because it takes two to tango. It's usually not just a one-sided things when it comes to what displeases us about the people that we have in our lives. So be willing to get past that energy, move on, or maybe try to rebuild what was there if it feels strong enough. But be aware of your own ability to forgive, Capricorn. Be aware of your big heart energy that's out there, that's standing there, standing strong, standing ready to provide heart chakra energy out there to the universe. Don't get clammed up by whatever failed, whatever didn't happen, what you don't have anymore. Be aware that you still have everything that you need, and you're going to get something better if something was taken away from you, okay? Also, for my single Capricorns out there, we're staying in heart chakra energy, okay? We're going to make sure that we're bringing that passion into our lives. If somebody else isn't going to provide it to you, you have to bring it yourself. Okay, so let's make sure that we're providing that for ourselves. Let's make sure that we're doing things this weekend that make us feel good, that don't allow you to dwell in any kind of depression or misery that doesn't belong to you. It's not yours. You got to give that shit back to whoever tried to give it to you, okay? So let's make sure that we're existing in a passionate form of energy. That way we bring that same kind of thing right to us, okay? It's about manifesting this weekend. It's about bringing your life back into the centeredness, that wholeness that you may have experienced while you were with somebody else. It's not always about having somebody else there to provide that other half. Sometimes you have to stand on your own to be at your strongest position, you know what I mean? So let's make sure that we're bringing passion not only to the world around us, but to ourselves as well. Be passionate about yourself, because at the end of the day, you're the main source for that energy. Your heart chakra energy is your prime source of it. You can't rely on somebody else to give it to you. You have to provide a little bit of love to yourself so that you have a stock to provide to someone else. You understand? So make sure that you're keeping the warehouse full of that heart chakra energy. Keep it stored up so that you not only have it when you need it, but you have it when somebody else does as well. Also, for my beautiful Capricorn, the one that's in a loving relationship, the one that has a good, intimate, coupled up relationship, we're going to focus on that this weekend, okay? Doesn't matter if it's going good or bad. If you have a partner that you care about, you want to make sure that they understand that you do. You want to make sure that they understand that you're something that they cherish, that you keep around you because they nourish you and you want to nourish them. So let's make sure that we're providing that wisdom, we're providing that understanding, because that's going to create, that's going to provide that sacral energy that your relationship needs to thrive. We're going to thrive on the love that we share between our partner this weekend, okay? That's going to make your weekend. As long as you're willing to love, you will be loved, okay? Also, for my beautiful, wonderful Capricorns out there, we're going to make sure we're taking responsibility for our relationship. It takes two to tango. It's never just any one person's fault. Maybe they did something messed up, but maybe you did something. It's all, you got to realize that there's a butterfly effect to our actions. Every little thing that we do does have a corresponding reaction somewhere out there in the universe. And sometimes that somewhere out there in the universe is right next to us. It's the person we sleep next to every night. So as the previous card said, let's take responsibility for our relationship and make sure that our relationship is lighting us up from within. It's making that flare in the solar plexus ignite and burn brightly, burn brilliantly. Okay? Let's make sure that our partner understands that we want to provide this nourishment to the relationship. That way it grows stronger and stronger and stronger until it can't stand itself anymore and it just wants to explode in a volcano of love and heart chakra energy. Allow that into your partnership this weekend, okay? And it's going to work out very well for you, all right, loves? For my complicated set of Capricorn out there, we're going to be communicative this weekend. Be open. Be honest. If somebody is making you confused about where you stand, provide the clarity by bringing it. Make sure that they understand where you stand, and if that makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable, allow it. Say, all right, that's fine. It's cool. Stand where you stand, but I'm going to go have some fun this weekend. I'm going to go and do me this weekend. This is how I feel, and if you don't feel that way, that's perfectly fine, but I'm gonna go and find somebody who does. You gotta take something away from somebody sometimes to make them understand that they can't treat you like that, that they have to do better for you, or just get rid of that connection completely and allow it to become whatever it's meant to be. Sometimes you have to do that by providing a harsh or a very, I don't want to say harsh because that's a bit suggestive, but sometimes you have to provide an honest communication to get honest results, if you know what I mean by that. Sometimes you have to say what's on your mind to hear what the other person is thinking as well. You have to be the starter. You have to be the initiator of honesty sometimes. You can't rely on everybody to do it just because you think they should. So you be the communicator this weekend. You make sure that somebody knows where you stand so that you uncomplicate yourself. You understand that? Make sure that you provide your honest and open and clear communication so that you uncomplicate yourself. Also for my complicateds, look at that. Let's make sure that we're making sure that we feel that we have somewhere that's a sanctuary. Our home is meant to be a safe haven. It's not meant to be somewhere where you go to dwell in misery, to dwell in depression, to dwell in self-doubt, to speak self-hate onto yourself. It's a place where you go to feel better about yourself because it is everything that you want. So let's make sure that we're looking at our homes and seeing if it is that. If it's not that, let's see what we can change to bring in that wonderful, to bring in that energy that you desire to see in your external life. Okay? The home is meant to be a sanctuary. And if it's not that, then let's make sure that we're weeding out what doesn't belong there so that it does return to HQ. It does feel like your fortification. It does feel like that place that you can go and say, hey, I feel good here. I don't have to worry about anything else out there, as long as I feel safe and secure here. So let's make sure we're bringing that security back into our own lives. Take responsibility for yourself. Don't worry about anybody else, because everybody else is going to try to confuse you if they can. So don't allow that bull crap. Say, hey, you can do what you will. I'm going to go over here and chill and be all right. Okay? Well, that's all I have for you for now, my beautiful Capricorns. I hope that you all have a wonderful, safe, fortuitous weekend. I'll be talking to you soon with your weekly read. In the meantime, continue to take care of yourselves and have some fun this weekend, all right? Peace. Namaste.